Hello everyone and welcome back to the zoo. It's been quite a while since I've been on this server, or even just any Minecraft server. I have been so incredibly busy. Um, yeah, for the last month I've had to study for my 2 exams, and some personal stuff as well happened, and I've just had basically no time to even be at my PC. So it's been a while, and but now I'm somewhat back. Videos are still gonna be quite not so often, because I still have to focus on my studies, which is the most important right now. But yeah, I'm outside the melon farm that we built previous episode, and I'm actually gonna stream tonight, I think, where I'm gonna do the interiors up here. But yeah, before we jump to the next segment where I show the interior, we have to. That was my Discord. I'm sorry. We have to talk about the why can't I see my stuff like that? The entrance. Because last episode we went to the trial chambers to get all the copper we needed. And that was I don't know, 2 months ago almost. I don't know. It's been a while at least. And yeah. I as many of you also do, I also watch Good Times with Scar, who's also building a zoo. Um and he made his entrance, and the one that I had designed already kind of looks the same. I'm gonna show you in creative. Give me a second. Alright, over here. This is the entrance that I had made, which has a lot of copper on it, and yeah. But I don't want to have the same. It's not the same, obviously, but it's kind of the same palette, I guess. And I don't want to have the same as as Scar. Mostly because I want mine to be unique, just like his is. So I have made a new entrance design that we're gonna build this episode, but I'm not sure I like it. I don't know. So we might change it again at a later point. But now I just want to get the entrance done, so we at least have an entrance for the zoo. But yeah, first of all, I am gonna go and stream and build the interior to the melon farm, because that's very boring. If you want a tour of my building servers, or yeah, building worlds, let me know. I would like to show you. So yeah, I'm gonna go stream. Alright, so streaming is done, and I have made a bit of a mess out here. And I finished the inside. Almost. There's a little part up here. I don't know what to do about it. And it took quite a bit longer than expected, but we got it done. I didn't finish it on stream. I started it on stream and then finished it yesterday, I think. But let's see what we got in here. We got some things. Little bit of a storage place up here. I mean, you can't store that many melons, but you have that whole section as well where the melons come down. This is where we make the melon juice. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna taste any good. I wouldn't drink it, I think, but some people might. So yeah, this is where we make the melon juice. This is just random potions that I got in the trial chambers. A bit more storage. The garage. I don't know how to fix this so it looks like it's working. Maybe I'll add some chains. I'll have to think about that. But yeah, and we got a little bit of an arch into the garage, which is nice. And then the items fly through this little water stream and then come down here, and this is supposed to look like a conveyor belt with melons. And they're different sizes because I used the armor stand mod, which is cool. And I also use these ones, the bogged heads, which kind of looks like rotten melons, I think. Then some bamboo blocks as well to mix in the colors. But yeah, I like these heads. They look a bit melony. And this is just, I don't know, science area maybe, where we test different melon plants that aren't really melons but looks like melons. That's what we're gonna call this place. Yeah, and I just did the roof out of tuff. That was the easiest, I think. I tried to do a lot of arches, as you can see, one there, one here, one there, and there, and inside as well. I kind of want to learn how to do arches a bit better. I also tried one here, but that's yeah a bit of a stretch. Let's say that. And upstairs we have a little bit of a we have some employees, of course, and they are gonna have a break room, which can be up here, where they can sit and relax and have a nice view over the nothing. Some more storage just in case. I don't think there's any more things here. And then up here, I don't know what to do about this place. So if anyone has any ideas, let me know. I would like to build them. And then up here is just for maintenance with the melons, with the melon farm. And this is where they flow through. Oh yeah, I forgot to show. I hit some melons up in the walls, also down there. How do I get back now? Like that. Um, they're not supposed to be super visible, but you can still see them. I just wanted some more melon colors inside. You can see up here. Nope, not there. Up there. This is still open. I can't put anything behind it because there's redstone, and I mean I could, but I don't know if that will break anything. Also, I can't. Never mind. Hello. Yeah, I was sure I couldn't, so I was right. And Melon's also up here, which looking at it should probably be back one further, or I just put the roof out a bit more. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not gonna go look up anyways. I'm probably not gonna be up here much anyways either. Except if I have to look at my beautiful car. So yeah, that's I need to clean this up. That's the melon farm, which is now done. And that's awesome. Next up, we need to get some materials for this entrance. So let's go do that. Alright, so I am currently heading over to get the last materials. It's down in the trial chambers. Because I figured since we did go there last episode, we need to use some copper at least. Where is it? It's somewhere over here. Okay, but what I've learned from this material gathering stuff is quite a few things. I need a super smelter because it took me way too long to smelt all the clay into bricks. I've gone too far. I need to cheat. Hello? Over here, right? Yes. Okay, where am I? Okay, I didn't go that far away. But yeah, I need it took way too long to smelt all that stuff. Secondly, I need shulker boxes because I've gone back and forth a billion times. Not from here, but from forests and stuff like that. And I kind of want a little elytra as well. So I think, if not next episode, at least one of the coming episodes, we're gonna go to the nether and do some stuff down there. Not nether, end, I'm sorry. And do some stuff there. Because it's getting quite boring to ride around on a donkey with a chest on it. So yeah, that's the main priority after this gate is done. And yeah, so I'm gonna go down here and get some copper. I hope There's trapdoors down here. I don't remember, but I do need quite a few trapdoors. Not a lot, just a few. So please, trapdoors. Great. Oh, trapdoors, right? Oh! That was a manly scream. Don't mind me. Trapdoors, thank you very much. Okay, I'll see you back at the entrance. Alright, so I just spent about an hour building this big square right here. In the future, I'm just gonna build in the terrain and then decorate around it or terraform around it, because this was not only boring but very time consuming. So yeah, and it took a lot of dirt, as you can see, and grass. So I'm a bit low on that right now. Anyways, this is where we're gonna build the entrance. If you remember from, I think, the first episode, this is where we went through the nether. Um, so our base, or whatever you want to call it, is over here, actually. But yeah, okay, so the entrance, I want to explain a bit about it before I start building. We're gonna have two circular kind of entrances, one exit and one entrance. Um, Once again, I am trying to do more work with arches, so this is gonna be just two big arches, really. And we're gonna have a color palette. It's gonna be a gradient, actually. And we're gonna go from smooth sandstone, to birch, to oak, to jungle, and then the arch itself is gonna be made out of mud, because then we have both walls and slabs and stairs and everything. So this is gonna be the palette, or gradient, if you want to call it like that. Yeah, and then we're gonna have two walls going out, and then we're gonna have some platforms, and on top of those platforms we're gonna have statues. We're gonna get to those. Now let's build the arch first. Right, so that's the arches done. That's gonna be a lot more decorating both down here and up here, once we get a bit further into the build. But and these holes are for there's gonna be like a booth here where you can buy tickets. Also here, don't mind that. So yeah, this is gonna be the entrance, and this is gonna be the exit. Um, yeah, I'm saying a lot, but now, huh? Under me? Okay. Okay, well, now we're gonna have some walls going out here and out there, and then the platforms with the statues. I'm gonna take care of these guys real quick. You're gonna ruin my video. Can I have a pillager head, maybe? That would be pretty cool. No. I don't want that. So yeah, that's the plan now. We're gonna build some tough walls and then the platforms, and then we'll speak again after that. All right, so now the platforms are in and the walls. Very basic, just some granite to brick transformation transition. and just some tough walls. And then I hid in a little bit of mangrove wood to create some form of shadow, I guess. Also, I forgot to show. I tried to spell zoo in the wall. We're gonna place a zoo sign up here as well, because this is not very readable, let's say it like that. I also put in these walkways, so this is the exit as I said, and this is the entrance. And then we're gonna have flowers in between here and outside. I just haven't gotten them. I gotta sleep. I don't have a flower farm yet. I should probably make one of those. They're fairly simple, I think. Um, yeah, so that's gonna get a bit of more color with some flowers in. Now, I want to save the top of these platforms for last because, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of it, but I don't think I can do anything better at the moment. So we're gonna build the details in here now, which is gonna be difficult but fun. So that's the next part. Right, so that did a bit more. It's not as boring anymore. We have a visitor as well. I do want some of the things he's selling, but I am too lazy to go all the way back. Like I want these mini blocks, especially the gold ones. Uh, mm, but it's quite a far walk back. Anyways, this zoo is obviously not going to be named Suzu. At least I don't think so. So if anyone has any ideas of what to call this zoo, please let me know, because I am blank. I have no ideas, except I wanted to involve the word zoo. But yeah, we have these uh, entrances. This is where you sell the tickets. Entrance here, of course, you need the gates, otherwise people would just go in. Made the gates nice and big, so even if you were in a wheelchair or something, you could come in. And over here, you can just exit. We're gonna maybe gonna have some guards, not guards, but someone in here who's keeping a watch that people don't just go in from here. So yeah, that's basically it actually about with these things. This is what we use the cover for, if you didn't realize. Now, for these statues up here. Before anyone says anything, it's supposed to be birds, but it looks like a raptor, dinosaur, whatever. So, these are most likely gonna change in the future, but let's see. Maybe we'll change them after, like, oh my god, words. Depending on which season it is. I don't know. I'm just thinking of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get my materials and yeah, we're gonna build some ugly statues. Alright, so I just realized that this tree had some logs in it, and the leaves were just there for the whole time lapse and maybe it ruined it. I don't know. I hope not. Anyways, it can destroy itself now. And we're done with somewhat the rough part about it, of it, I guess. There's still a lot of details that need to be put in, and just by itself, it looks very weird. But just imagine when we get the walls going all the way around it, and we get some buildings in behind, some flowers, landscaping done. It's gonna take a long, long time, but we're gonna get there. All of this landscaping stuff and flowers might just be in a live stream, and then I'll just show you when I've done it because it's gonna be boring to watch, I think. Anyways, let's talk about these ones. I was going for vulture, eagle-ish. I think it's fine. Like it's more like a vulture, I'd say, with that fat neck and big head, and then quite a long tail. But it also just looks like a parrot mixed with a raptor, I think. Anyways, it's the best I can do for now. I suck at organic builds. But yeah, I've turned on all these lights. They're going to be powered by a daylight sensor, I think it's called. Once I'm not lazy, I guess. So I want to see how it looks in the dark. It's going to be a while. But I've put one underneath as well, so I hope it can like glow up the statue. And here I should probably add some lighting to the signs. Maybe once we get to the end, I'll add the end rods instead of chains. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty fine. Alright. I mean, they definitely light up. Maybe I like it being dark up there. I think I like this. Oh, that's not my free cam mod. Yeah, I really like the lighting underneath the statues. That's pretty cool. I hadn't checked it in my creative world where I built these things because it's always daytime there. But I like this. I am maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. Wait, how do I get back? F4. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can live with it for now. Maybe in the future we'll change it. Anyways, where's my bed? Here. I think this is not a thing. I know. I always say think. This is gonna be the end of this episode. I don't know how long it is. I don't know what it'll look like. I haven't edited anything. I also saw in one of my previous clips from this episode that I accidentally recorded with my stream layout on. Apologies. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.